ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah, say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million. That's ugly money.
We got it. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I think we do.
What about now?
That ugly money.
Drop them cities and location.
That ugly money.
It's the short hair, don't care Nietzsche episode.
That ugly money.
I am UglyMoneyNiche. No, I did not go back in the time machine. I just tried to tell y'all, genetics is a real thing. Some of us are blessed with it. Maybe it's Maybelline for the rest of y'all niggas.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, hit that like button real quick.
That ugly money.
Hit it. San Diego, California's on the check-in right now.
That ugly money.
Stone Mountain, Georgia's on the check-in right now.
That ugly money.
Chicago's in the building right now.
That ugly money.
Miami, Florida's in the building right now. Oakland, California's in the building right now.
That ugly money.
Cleveland's in the building right now. Maryland's in the building right now.
That ugly money.
We're in the building right now. DC, Chicago is in the building right now.
That ugly money.
803 Sumter, South Carolina's in the building right now. Boots on the ground. Where them fans at?
That ugly money.
Houston's in the building. Beautiful women in Houston. I'm joined by the voice. She will not show her face tonight, but she has a voice. Voice, what is your name?
It's Big Villain Callie, not the little one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's my voice, but you feel me if you follow me.
All right, thank you. Okay, cool.
That ugly money.
Richmond, VA, stand up.
That ugly money.
Villain Callie's here. All right, so we're going to get straight to it. A lot of things have happened over the past 6 days when it comes to the Megan and the Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Tory Lanez, of course, has been locked up for the past 2 years for a crime that a lot of people think he didn't commit. Mm-hmm. New evidence has come out. A bodyguard has come forth saying that they have new evidence that Kelsey had admitted to the fact that she indeed shot Megan. Villain, Callie, do you feel that Tory Lanez is in jail rightfully or wrongfully?
At this point, wrongfully, because it's a substantial amount of evidence saying that he wasn't the one who did it.
Right.
You know, at one point, it was a thing of, yeah, she stepped on glass, and it was supposed to be like an audio recording saying, I stepped on glass, and then, you know, now it's Kelsey, but nothing is leading to Tory. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, he's not in there. He's not supposed to be in there, and that's just what it is.
So, if you and your friend in a car, mm-hmm. and she been fucking your boyfriend, and you been freaking her boyfriend, and both y'all side dude is in the car, mm-hmm. and your friend, your bestie, shoot you in the foot.
Mm-hmm. Wicked.
after your bestie shoots you in the foot and you know that your bestie shot you in the foot, y'all decide to put it on the side ninja. I'm not gonna ask you if you would tell on your bestie. What I'm gonna ask you though is, if you lied about it, should your black ass go to jail?
You know what? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know accountability is a hard thing for women. It's okay.
Don't do that. Okay. But no, I feel like, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I feel like a lot of people put a lot on men. Like, let's go into like the wrongfully rape thing. Like, you know, when, you know, someone's
the word is grape.
Yeah, grape. The wrongfully, you know, essay thing. So when it's proven that this person didn't do that to you, then it's like, okay, well, you're just not in jail. And the person who sat there and made that lie on you doesn't get anything. I don't believe in that, because that just encourages more women to do that.
Right.
I am not a person of man or woman. I'm a person of right and wrong.
Right.
You know, and that's dead wrong. Yeah. If I lied about something like that and I ruined somebody's career and somebody's life,
right,
yeah, serve the same sentence as them.
What about your friend? Should your friend go to jail for the things and crimes she committed against you?
I mean, yeah, she shot me. Like, yeah, she should. She should.
Already. Okay, well, at least somebody in the world has to come here and accountability.
That ugly money.
I was raised by a good man.
Amen to that. So, 2 years, Tory Lanez locked up, incarcerated for a crime that most believe that he did not commit. Right before this evidence comes out that he may possibly be exonerated, there is an attempt on his life. Some random inmate stabs him, I think 14 times.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden somebody grows a conscience and wants to tell the truth. So because Tory Lanez got sentenced to, was it 10 years or 20 years, Ricky? Do you remember? Is it 20?
It was 10.
It was 10 years. Tory Lanez got sentenced to 20 years for the things that transpired that night. What do you think Kelsey's sentence should be? Should we send her to jail for 10 years too?
Well, okay, this is the thing, right? All right. So, all right, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, please.
Yes, she did it, but if I was the one who said somebody else did it, I have to hold that. I have to deal with that. That's
right.
Not really on Kelsey at that point, because I lied for her. I wanted to take the fall. You feel what I'm saying? So that's on me.
That bitch shot me. The fuck it ain't Kelsey's fault. She pulled the goddamn trigger, committed a crime, shot a goddamn hoe bitch in the foot. Bitch was hopping on one leg like Harlem Nights. The old niggas know what I'm talking about. Jump, bitch, jump. How is it not Kelsey's fault?
That ugly
With
money.
her emotionally unstable ass,
That
and her emotionally unstable friend, going out drunk as hell, popping ass like they normally do, doing that hot girl summer shit. And she turn around and shoot a goddamn friend. Yeah, that bitch should go to jail for 10 years too. Y'all keep her hold her to the same standards you want to hold that black man to. I can't stand how the fact that when women do something wrong, they want to goddamn
ugly money.
pamper them and pander them. No, women want equal rights. Women want to get the same money men get. Women feel like they equal. Women feel like they can make do the same shit men do. They say they don't need men. But when it come time for something bad, all of a sudden bitches want a motherfucking break. No, bitch, break the goddamn soap in the shower.
That ugly money.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I get all that. But I'm saying that if I was the one who lied on this black man,
Right.
it should be on me, not on her, because I already covered her. You feel what I'm saying?
But Kelsey got.
She did it, but yeah, at the end of the
Kelsey
day,
got on the stand and lied too. She said I didn't do it when she did it.
okay, but let's just take Kelsey out of it at this point,
How are we gonna take the person that actually shot the bitch out of the goddamn equation?
because I was the one who lied.
Yeah, you lied to save your friend, but your friend shot you.
Yeah, but if it's substantial amount of evidence that I was lying, it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, you can give Kelsey what you give her, but at the end of the day, I was the one who sent this person to.
Both of them hoes should go to jail. Both of them hoes hoes should be goddamn in the goddamn state penitentiary with the motherfucking orange jumpsuit on or whatever. Hope trying not to drop the soap. And I heard them stud bitches goddamn fuck them hoes with cucumbers in that bitch.
That ugly money.
I pray the bitch turn vegan.
That ugly money.
Cause goddamn it,
That ugly.
at the end of the day, both them hoes knew what was going on. Both them hoes goddamn lied on the stand. Both them hoes knew that they were sending an innocent black man to jail. So both them hoes should suffer the goddamn consequences. Now y'all wanted to give Tory Lanez 10 years. Fuck his career. Fuck his life. Fuck his family. Fuck everything he got going on. Fuck his credibility. No, do the same shit to Megan. Fuck her career. Fuck her life. Fuck her family. Fuck her credibility. The bitch been lying about what dick she been sucking for the past goddamn 7 years anyway. So we know she a hoe, so fuck her hoes too.
That ugly money.
Back to the cell block.
That ugly money.
Yes, gentlemen, I did cut my hair. Let's talk about that right quick. Gentlemen, there comes a time, because everybody's been asking me about my hair today. You know,
Lord.
Oh, man, you know, Nietzsche, oh, I can't believe you cut it. Why'd you cut it? Let me tell y'all something. Dreadhead Nietzsche was in a certain place in his life. I was pursuing happiness, greatness, success. Once I have attained that, I started getting into rooms that required a certain swagger. And so when I see myself getting different types of calls, having different types of conversations, being in different types of rooms, and different types of opportunities start presenting themselves to me, like talking to Tyler Perry's people or dealing with Castanat and Country Wayne, the biggest of the big. I was like, I need to dress the part.
That ugly money.
Not saying that Locks ain't dressing the part. Don't make no mistake.
That ugly money.
But
That ugly.
I want these niggas to pay me
That ugly money.
like I look
That ugly.
good, bitch.
That ugly money.
I don't want you to pay me like the homeboys.
That ugly.
I don't want you to pay me like bruh and them.
That
I
ugly.
don't want you to pay me like them YNs. Nah, I want y'all to pay me like that's a successful black brother there.
That ugly money.
Yeah, I need some corporate money.
That ugly money.
So I'm gonna go ahead and goddamn cut this goddamn hair.
That ugly
Do
money.
what I gotta do. Got the teeth whitening, goddamn.
That ugly.
Yeah.
That ugly
And
money.
I'm gonna goddamn, and the price went up. The moment that cause I realized that, I don't be caring. Yeah, you gotta click that. Just click that. I don't be caring what I be having now. I don't be caring. I ain't no fashion model. I ain't trying to be no Instagram model. You know what I'm saying? People love me because of the real shit I talk. But I realize like marketability is a real thing. So I'm investing time. I'm investing money in me.
That ugly money.
So hence, Professor Nietzsche, y'all.
That ugly money.
Because y'all remember, Kevin Samuels used to be sharp as hell. Kevin Samuels get on the live, that man sharp as a motherfucking tack, boy. And I was like, man, well, if I want these people to pay me the way I want to be paid, if I want them to pay me like a big dog, if I want them to treat me like a big dog, not even a big dog, I've been a big dog. Let's make no mistake, free game.
Free game alert.
I've been a big dog. You ask anybody in Atlanta, they all know what the fuck going on. Right? But now I want y'all to pay me like a business. I want you to put some commas in that bitch. You need to be at least 2 commas in everything. There need to be a point something in everything. And I wanted to make sure that I looked like it was 2 commas in that check instead of 1. I wanted to look like it was something coming. I wanted to look like $1 million so niggas could pay me like $1 million. Hold on.
That ugly money.
So, gentlemen, goddammit, sometimes you gotta dress the motherfucking part, nigga.
That ugly money.
The If I'm going to a job interview in a corporate building, I'm going to wear a suit. If I'm a military soldier, I'm going to wear some ACUs. If I'm working at Burger King, I'm going to wear some Dickie pants. Well, what does a man wear on his way to success? You just got to look it.
That ugly money.
I'm wearing success.
That ugly
I'm wearing money.
That ugly.
So shouts out to my brother T-Shop. Shouts out to my girl Slim Goody. Got my hair right today, man. And yeah, new transitional piece, man. You know what I mean? Make this shit look good. So I done made a transition, and I done got shouts out Frenchie Smiles. They got my smile together. It was already nice, but they made it even more nice.
That ugly money.
You know, shouts out T-Sharp and Slim. They got the hair together.
That ugly money.
And now shouts out Sergeant Nate Johnson, who is my personal trainer, and we start training this week because I'm about to goddamn drop 100 pounds.
That ugly money.
Hey man, you know I want him to pay me like that. I want him to pay me like the big dog that I am. So, brothers, because a lot of you guys have had conversations with me and recommended me like Nietzsche, man, you got to take care of health. Y'all was right. I heard every last one of y'all. I thank y'all for caring about me, wanting me to be here, wanting me to be healthy. And I heard it. I heard all of the encouraging words. And, you know, a person got to change when they ready to change. A person got to move when they ready to move. You can try to motivate that person all goddamn day, but if they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. And I finally got my mind right because I want to do it.
That ugly money.
All right, now back to this bitch.
That ugly money.
Now back to this bitch, Megan Thee Stallion. So you're saying that Megan should get locked up and not Kelsey?
Okay, I'm talking on how I feel personally. At the end of the day, both of them should get locked up. But I'm saying, me personally, if my whole thing was to cover my best friend, it's one of those things. I'm going to just have to take that fall. Since I sat there and made this dude take the fall, and it bit me in the butt, you feel me? All right, the whole point was for you not to take the fall. At the end of the day, you're not going to understand because, or it doesn't really have nothing to do with Tory at that point.
Right.
Because Tory didn't do it, apparently, right? So what does anybody else care for the reason why I'm doing it? At the end of the day, I lied. So for that, let me get the time. If my whole thing was to protect her, let me get the time.
So you think Megan Thee Stallion has the intestinal fortitude after sending a black man to jail wrongfully, after fucking her friends, boyfriends, and love interests behind her back, that Megan Thee Stallion is now going to confess and go to jail for Kelsey? The bitch ain't got that in her. She ain't that type of bitch. She's not a ride or die. She's a slayer lady. She's a fucker sucker. But she's not a ride or die. Kelsey had been said that Megan was being unloyal to her. She had been smashing every nigga that Kelsey brought around. Ben Simmons, Tory Lanez. We can go on and on. The list goes on and on. So Megan likes to smash the homies. So you mean to tell me that you think that Megan, after wrongfully putting a black man in jail, knowing that shit, knowing that her homegirl shot her in the foot, is going to say, you know what, Kelsey, we're going to protect you. I'm going to go ahead and tell them what happened so I can take the fall. This bitch only going to take the fall for some dick. On her knees. She going to fall on her knees to some dick. That's what your hot girl summers goddamn lead to, ladies, and it's the goddamn lesson that y'all need to know. Yeah, it feel good to go outside, pop ass, and be a hot ass. But you see what happens when you are dealing with low vibrational energy, with low vibrational people doing low vibrational shit. Eventually low vibrational things happen. And you gonna end up in a low vibrational goddamn state. Low vibrationally locked the fuck up. I'm going to rejoice in the streets.
That ugly money.
I'm going to dance in the streets.
That ugly money.
When they lock Megan Thee Stallion black ass up.
That ugly money.
I am going to
That
throw a party
ugly money.
when they lock Kelsey Harris and her last name Harris. Make me want to change my last name.
That ugly money.
I will rejoice in the streets the same way Vivica Fox rejoiced when Kevin Samuels died.
That ugly.
When they locked Megan the goddamn Stallion's black ass up.
That ugly.
She got the nerve to go on Instagram today talking about, Tory, she that bitch still lying.
That ugly money.
Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
Okay, so if it was the other way around with you, what would you do? And don't say you're not in the situation. You're in the situation now. So what would you do and how would you move?
If I shot my homeboy.
Yeah. Well, no. You're basically, your homeboy shot you.
Right.
You didn't want to,
My homeboy shot me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you blamed it on the girl, so whatever.
Fuck my homeboy.
That's... All right, well, I mean...
Fuck my homeboy.
Well, I mean...
You try to take me out. You not my homeboy.
Apparently, if she protected her friend...
Now, I'm not
and
saying
the
this.
dude-
Listen. I'm not saying it. I'm going to say, oh, Ricky did it. No, we're not doing that. No. But if me, my girl, and Ricky, my partner, riding in the car, and my partner betray me and take a shot at me, what I'm not going to allow is to say it's her. I ain't gonna say, hey, he did it. No. But I'm gonna say, I know she didn't. I saw her not do it. See what I'm saying?
She'll protect her.
Now the police gotta do their motherfucking job.
That ugly money.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe it was a motherfucking sniper from the roof. We don't know.
That ugly money.
Hey, maybe it was a motherfucking alien that swooped down.
That ugly money.
Maybe it was a goddamn,
That ugly money.
doppelganger or whatever. You know what I mean? But, Lil Shawty. Nah, Lil Shawty, I saw Lil Shawty. Lil Shawty ain't had a pistol. I would have definitely did that. Because, like, a lot of times, niggas be in the cars with their homie. Imagine we riding with our partner in the car. Right? You riding with your partner. Now, it's your car. You're a felon. So you can't be riding with a pistol. Your partner got a pistol, weed, pills. Right? Your other partner in the back, he ain't got shit. It's three of y'all riding. The police pull y'all over. Tag light out. Police search the car. Your partner got weed, pills,
And a pistol.
and a pistol. He take the pistol and put it in the glove box in the weed. So it don't look like him. Your partner just screwed you.
That ugly money.
That's not your partner.
That ugly money.
I ain't saying you got a motherfucking goddamn tell on them, but just understand what you're dealing with. Because that nigga know who pistol that is.
Yeah.
That nigga know who weed that is.
Yeah.
A real nigga supposed to say, that's my pistol, that's my weed, and that's my motherfucking pills. He ain't got shit to do with it. And if that nigga don't do that shit right then and there, if that motherfucker get quiet, whatever the fuck happened to him, happened to him.
That ugly money.
And the nigga ain't fucked up, and the nigga ain't wrong for doing it.
That ugly money.
You know what I'm saying?
That ugly.
Fuck all that other shit. Goddamn it. Hey, look, whatever happened, if the nigga know that he the one that did it, and you are risking everybody getting fucked up for you, you ain't no real nigga.
That ugly money.
You're not a real nigga because everybody wants to point the finger at the guy that was driving the car. But why are we not pointing the finger at the nigga that's not owning up to his shit?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, this man pistol. This man weed, this man pills. Nigga, I was just taking this nigga to a mama house. You hopped in my car knowing I'm a fella, know I can't be around that shit. Hot as hell. Now you got me and this nigga in the back seat looking like, what the fuck, bro? Bro, a lot of y'all niggas make y'all niggas snitch on y'all.
That ugly money.
And then you want to be up, you really fucked up because then you talk about, oh yeah, nigga be telling. Nigga, no, you should have told on yourself. Nigga, why you gotta make your nigga do some fuck shit? Because you did some dumb shit. Stop making your nigga do fuck shit, bro. If you know you did it, goddamn, take your lick. That's why I never wanted to play in the street. I ain't want to do the time for the crime. I'm like, how much they give you for that? Oh, hell no.
That ugly money.
Wait a minute, how much they give you for I break it in the house? Oh, hell no.
That ugly money.
How much they give you for a pound of weed? Oh, hell no.
That ugly money.
I ain't want to do the time for the crime. So if I know that I don't want to do the, hey, boy, I don't want to go to jail for 10 years. I don't want to jail born.
Yep.
Then why the fuck would I play in the street?
That ugly
nigga, they made a sidewalk for you niggas.
That ugly money.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. So what you just said is that you wouldn't snitch on your homeboy, right?
No.
Okay. So this is what I'm saying. If I was in this situation, this already happened, and I already
That's
put it
debatable.
on.
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, don't renege now.
Get my Popeye.
Get a little thirsty now.
Popeye. I'm still thinking about it.
Go ahead, prep yourself for this one.
I don't even call. Okay, so let's clarify that. Snitching.
Yeah.
Is it me and you are going to do a crime, and I tell him it's you?
Yeah.
Snitching is if we're involved in criminal activity, we're going to go hit a lick. And I say, oh, well, if you let me off, I'll tell you where she hid the dope. That's snitching.
Yeah.
If I'm a law-abiding citizen and you doing some criminal shit, and that nigga set the record straight, that ain't snitching. That's setting the record straight.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Nothing I said had anything to do with snitching. I'm saying that you said that you wouldn't snitch on your homeboy. So when I said I don't want to snitch on Kelsey, why is that a problem?
Don't try to turn that shit back on me.
Listen.
What I also said was, I said I wouldn't snitch on my homeboy, but I also said that I wouldn't let that motherfucking girl go down for it either.
Yeah, no.
And that's the difference between me and them hoes. Them hoes let that boy go down, and they know he ain't do it. All I'm saying is, I know she didn't do it. I know for a fact that she didn't do it. I saw her not have a pistol in her hand. She didn't do it. Let me exonerate her. Let me exclude her from this bullshit between me and my partner.
Okay. So, all right. Can we just agree that, all right, Megan Thee Stallion or the person in the situation might not be a great person? You feel what I'm saying?
You fucking you're fucking your best friends, boy.
Okay, all right. We get it. She ain't shit, Diddy ain't shit, everybody ain't shit, right? All right, cool.
Why is Diddy ain't shit?
All right, no, let's not get into that.
We'll go to that next, though. Okay. Go ahead.
But yeah. So, all right, cool. All right, I'm not the best person. I let him go down. I got caught. I'ma take the fall.
There it is.
So why my homie gotta go to jail though? You just said you wouldn't let your homie go to jail. So why would I let mine?
I never
you
said.
You
hold on, I never
you
said.
You said you would not snitch. Am I tripping?
No, you tripping.
Run it back.
Because I never said that I wouldn't let my homie go to jail. That ugly money. I cannot dictate whether my homie go to jail or not. I'm not a law enforcement official. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna tell him my homeboy did it. But what I will tell them is that girl that had nothing to do with it had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna do that. What I'm not willing to do is point blame at someone. But what I am willing to do is exonerate someone that had nothing to do with it. And it's a big difference for that. That ugly money. Talk about it.
I'm saying that the situation is already there. Because at the end of the day, we got to put ourselves in the situation. The situation's already there. What would you do within the end of it? All right, you already put it on the girls. You already...
So I already lied.
Yeah, you already lied.
Then I got to go to jail.
Exactly, but does the dude that shot you got to go to jail?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
It's called manning the fuck up. You cannot do the crime if you're not ready to do the time. If you don't want to play in the street, take the sidewalk. But go get a job at T-Mobile. Y'all niggas is not street. Boy, go work at Walmart. Y'all niggas is not hood.
Decent female.
Because when it come time for this shit to goddamn go down and you want to live that kind of lifestyle and you want to do those kind of things, y'all niggas gonna fold like a deck of cards.
We're talking about females.
And females, the same situation.
That ugly money.
At the end of the day, what kind of moral compass? First and foremost, y'all are all operating in low vibrational states. You and your best friend come swapping with niggas.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What do you feel like a rich man wants within a relationship?
What a rich man wants in a
Yeah,
relationship?
what does a rich man require from women within a relationship?
Peace, submission, and loyalty.
What about a multiple nigga?
Peace, submission, and loyalty.
What about what else? What else?
What else? What do you mean?
What else? What do most men of high value say when it comes to women? I want multiple, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
So this my thing, right? Do you not feel like that's a low vibrational energy to be in? If she's in low vibrational energy and
I just want to put this out there. You asked the question, but now you're answering it. Go ahead.
If everybody is quote unquote cum swapping, but most men, including Tory, that decided to be in that low vibrational energy with them because he was swiping between both of them, they're all in that low vibrational energy. So let's not go ahead and, oh my gosh, like you guys are in this low vibrational situation. Tory chose to be there.
Okay, there's a difference.
Stallion chose to be there, and so did Kelsey.
Okay, so this is the thing where you're misconstruing your thought process. A rich man gives a woman a choice. You have the choice. You know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what you have the choice to do. You can stay or leave. I'm going to have multiple. This is what I'm doing. Kelsey and Megan were stabbing each other in the back, behind their backs, lying to one another. That is not the same. We're talking about an honest man that told a woman exactly what he wants and exactly what kind of program he's running. Now you're saying that, oh, these women never told each other anything. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion told Kelsey that she was fucking Ben Simmons, allegedly? No. So that's totally different. One of these people are actually telling the truth, the rich man that wants multiple. Them hoes was lying to everybody.
I'm saying that it's a low vibrational energy to be in. So
no,
when you're saying
low vibrational, it's not a low vibrational energy because it's multiple people involved. It's a low vibrational energy because you have to lie about it. Because you're stabbing you're betraying people. This rich man is not betraying anyone. Who is he betraying? If this man comes to you and says, hey, queen, I'm going to pay all the bills. I'm going to protect and provide for you, but you're going to be a sister wife to her. I want y'all to meet or whatever, and hopefully y'all can get along. And if y'all get along, we can do this thing together as a team. What is low vibrational about that? That is discernment. That is leadership. That is teamwork. Them hoes weren't working together. They were stabbing each other in the back. They only worked together to lock the black man up.
That ugly money.
That's what's wrong with you goddamn hoes. You want to do everything a man do except high vibrational shit. I want to fuck back. Bitch, I also bought a real estate goddamn building. Did you do that? Bitch, I also made $1 million last year. Did you do that? I also started a new business, bitch. Did you do that? I also got my credit score up. What your shit is, ho? Did you do that? I got some equity to my name. Did you do that? Did you do anything high vibrational that I did since you want to do everything a nigga did? Because I got some pussy, you want to go get some dick. Women only want to follow men when it's some fuck shit. But the good shit we do, them hoes act like they get amnesia, and that's that bullshit and why they end up in apartments with multiple baby daddies.
That ugly money.
Ooh, I'm cooking tonight.
That ugly money.
Low vibrational, low character. All super chats will be read and discussed in full, gentlemen. If you got something to say, if you got a question for me and Villain Cali, please send it with a super chat and we'll get right to it. Of course, badges on Instagram as well. You got to push that button.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, what I'm saying, if we're talking about Megan has all of that, right? Megan has all the houses, the properties, the millions, and all of that, right?
For sure.
So we're talking about her. Now, what I'm saying is it's not about men and women. It's about if you're talking about being in a low vibrational energy when Tory Lanez knew what he was doing. And not only that, Kelsey and Megan knew what they were doing. They were still around each other. They were still hanging out. So what I'm saying, I didn't ask anything. I made a statement. Thank you. So if they're all doing it, now I will say, all right, the girls ain't really say to each other like, this is what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? But if they're all doing it, then they're all
lying to each other. Say it like it is. They lying to each other. Go ahead.
Well, we don't really know. Do we know? Were we in the car when they had the conversation?
Kelsey went on the record and said that Megan Thee Stallion was betraying her. But go ahead.
Well, she was still around Megan for whatever reason she was. If she knew that, and she knew what Megan was doing, and she knew what she was doing, and she was still around Megan, what do we even
chose to be in that low vibration?
Okay, so that's a choice.
Right, for sure.
That's a choice.
That's what the most choice to do.
And Tory Lanez decided to put himself in there, so they all was in it.
How is this black man riding in the car with two hoes that don't claim they hoes, him knowing or having a choice?
Because he was banging both of them.
Listen now. How is a black man riding in the car with two hoes that don't claim they hoes, meaning he had a choice?
If he's having sex with both of them and they're both in the car with each other, and if you know that you was having sex with this one and then this one to stab this one in the back, you knew what was going on. Am I wrong?
True indeed.
All right.
But Tory Lanez ain't Megan Thee Stallion's best friend or Kelsey's best friend. He just fucking them hoes.
What dynamic they have has nothing to do with him.
How not?
How does it have
Check it out. If you cheat on your man with another man, the other man didn't do shit wrong.
Exactly.
You violated your relationship with your man. You have a commitment to your man.
Exactly.
Okay, so if you are violating your man, what the hell this other nigga got to do with that? He don't have no loyalty to nobody. You just offering him some cat.
What did I just say? I just said that Tory Lanez ain't got nothing to do with what the heck they got going on.
Exactly. So why the fuck is he in jail? Yeah. That's the goddamn problem. This man ain't have shit to do with it. But yet, goddamn it, it's easy to blame the black man. Oh, the people, the courts, and everybody else is gonna go for that. We gonna put it on this nigga. And see, that's the problem with motherfucking society today. Black men are under attack. All you gotta do is find a nigga nearby, put it on him, and they'll lock his black ass up. And they wonder why we are the way we are. Because we under attack and they sending our own queens to take us out.
That ugly money.
These ain't the goddamn white women that's doing this to us.
That ugly money.
This ain't the white men that's doing this to us. The white men pull the string.
That ugly money.
It's our own sisters that they sending to take us out one by one.
That ugly money.
Oh, you ain't got no rebuttal to that one. Okay.
That ugly money.
Somebody's a cook. Let's talk about Diddy.
That ugly money.
What you think about this Diddy Cassie situation?
I feel like Diddy is a terrible person, for sure.
Why is Diddy a terrible person?
He was beating on Cassie, for sure. He beat
Cassie.
Yeah, he was beating on her, for sure.
He beat her
at
least one time.
Terrible.
He beat her.
For sure.
He beat her ass.
Yeah.
Facts.
Big facts. Okay. He constantly beat her in...
No, hold on. I got a question now. Hold on. $10 super chat. Tyrone Singleton. Show me the face spewing the foolishness. Bill and Callie is in the building. Okay. So you're saying that Diddy is an evil man because he got into a fight with his girlfriend.
Don't do that. Fight. He was beating the shit out of her.
Right.
In the hotel, on camera, he was beating her.
For sure. That was wrong.
And he was manipulating her, doing all that extra stuff. Okay. And we not listen. Hold on. Let's go to manipulation right now. All right, what you mean by how he was manipulating her? Kind of the same thing with R. Kelly, kind of giving the whole music dream and funding that to make this woman do things that she wouldn't normally do.
Okay, so if a person says that I jumped off this building to make $1 million, and they tell you, if you jump off the building, you can get $1 million, are you going to jump off the building?
No.
Manipulation is a word that women use to blame men for stupid shit they fucking do. Manipulation is a word that women use when they do dumb shit and they want to blame somebody for it. If I tell you to jump off a fucking goddamn high-story bridge, I tell you to jump off a goddamn 30-story building, and you gonna get $1 million when you hit the fucking ground, bitch, is you gonna jump? Okay then. And then you're gonna sit there and say because you did some stupid shit like jump off a building, he manipulated me. No, bitch, you stupid as fuck. That's what that is. Cassie had every chance and opportunity to leave this man if he was so evil and diabolical. I'm talking about Kelsey. Cassie had I said Cassie or Kelsey, let me run it back. Cassie had every reason to leave this man if she really felt that he was such an evil person. Cassie even cheated on her now husband and went back to Diddy and did more freak-offs after she had escaped his evil grasp. Cassie even set up her own freak-offs when Diddy wasn't even around, but he's such an evil person. So if you're going to talk about Diddy being evil, let's talk about Cassie being evil. Because Cassie hired sex workers. Cassie goddamn paid them too. Cassie picked them out. Cassie was engaging in freak-offs willingly. Cassie goddamn did, it's been reported that Cassie did some physical shit to Diddy as well. So if we're going to say Diddy's an evil motherfucker, then we're going to say Cassie is too. Because this bitch gonna goddamn, if he was doing so bad to her, then why the fuck she ain't on this? Why the fuck he ain't on the motherfucking trial for her? All this bitch wanted was some money.
That ugly money.
Oh, we cooking now, them super chats coming.
That ugly money.
Tell G $5 super chat. He say she speak fast as shit.
I do.
Thought my speed was at 2 times for a second. Car auction type shit.
That ugly money.
I get straight to the point, man.
80K, aka Flash Flood Fred. He sent $2 love, bro.
That ugly money.
I think Cassie loved them freak off. So how is if Diddy's evil, then how the hell is Cassie not evil?
Okay, let me say something about this whole thing with Cassie and Diddy. Right? So when you're taking somebody who's younger and giving them basically like this whole stardom to life. Now, many men maybe won't understand like the manipulation and stuff. But
you mean Cassie did some dumb shit? Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not saying that she didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that.
But it's his fault that she did some dumb shit.
Bro, if somebody is young and naive and impressionable.
You mean an adult?
She was 19.
That's adult.
She was 19, bro.
If you go rob a bank at 19, they gonna put your ass in a prison.
And then let's not talk about the drugs and the baby oil, and then also what he did to Justin Bieber.
Is there any charge in is there any charge in the country's law book of manipulation?
Coercion. Is that not a charge yet?
I like that. I gotta Google that. Ricky, Google that.
Ricky's not here.
Continue.
Yeah, coercion, where you kind of keep trying to get somebody, like, just do it once, just keep pressing it until they do it.
Hey Siri, give me the Hey Siri, what is the definition of coercion? That's a gorge. Hey Siri, what's the definition of coercion?
Coercion means the practice of persuading someone to do something by using force or threat.
That bitch ain't threatening her ass to do shit. He ain't coerced shit. That hoe did them freak offs on her own.
That ugly money.
She could have blinked twice for the fucking camera at the gram.
That ugly money.
The motherfucker was coerced and threatened. Why the hell, when she left the nigga, went to a whole new nigga, she was still freaking off with Diddy. See, that's what it goddamn exonerated Diddy right there. If he was doing anything forcing this bitch, when she finally escaped the goddamn island, why the fuck did the hoe swim the fuck back? Don't make no fucking sense.
That ugly money.
Do you know what Stockholm Syndrome is? Do you know what Stockholm Syndrome is?
I've heard that shit. So now that your coercion narrative hasn't worked, now you're gonna go with Stockholm Syndrome?
It's not that. For one, coercion. For one, he was beating her ass. So yeah, he did, low key. Yeah, that's what it was. And coercion doesn't have to be just physical. It does not have to be just physical.
Hey Siri, define Stockholm Syndrome.
Stockholm Syndrome means feelings of trust.
Hey Siri, define Stockholm Syndrome.
Stockholm Syndrome means feelings of trust or affection felt in many cases of kidnapping or hostage-taking by a victim toward a captor.
Okay. So you're saying now that Cassie was a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. But as you can say, as you can see, it says kidnapping.
Oh,
Hold on.
goodness.
How the fuck is this bitch kidnapped when that bitch got from the kidnapper as alleged kidnapper and went right back to him? That hoe won't kidnap. I love this motherfucking Siri goddamn definition book. Can't kidnap a bitch and coming right back. That ain't Stockholm Syndrome. That bitch like to freak out. That bitch wanted to go back for more. She even FaceTime her goddamn husband while she was getting her cheeks clapped by Diddy with the baby oil. So how the hell is Diddy a captor or a kidnapper when the kidnappee allegedly runs back to the kidnapper every time? That shit don't make no sense. Fact of the matter is, Cassie was an accomplice. Cassie was an assistant. Cassie was a partner with crime. Cassie was the Bonnie to Diddy's Clyde at the freak out. That's what she was. It wasn't a fucking captain. She wasn't a fucking goddamn kidnappee. She was his motherfucking Robin to his Batman. And when the goddamn shit hits the fan, Robin goddamn crossed out Batman and went and fucked the Joker.
Ugly money.
Woo, boy, we cooking tonight. Tyrone Singleton, $5 super chat. Stop the cap, faceless.
Ugly money.
80 Kane, a.k.a. Flashfoot Fred. $2 super chat. He just showing love.
Ugly money.
So what's your next rebuttal of this, of how Diddy is an evil person but Cassie isn't?
What he did to Justin Bieber. There's so many things
What
that
did he
Diddy
do to-
does.
What is Diddy on trial for? with
Kiki,
Justin Bieber?
all of that. Like, bro, just because it
What
hasn't
is
been.
Diddy on trial for with Justin Bieber?
You know when you know something and it just ain't been put out yet. We all know what happened. It just ain't been put out yet. Like with R.
Did
Kelly.
Justin
We
Bieber
all
come
knew that
forward
R.
and say
Kelly
that-
was weird. It just ain't been put out yet.
No, we saw the video of R. Kelly.
That's
screwing that
that's
girl.
one thing. But do you know all the other
We
things
knew
that R.
that.
Kelly did though?
What do you mean?
Aaliyah, that the whole world turned a blind eye to. Also, all the other young girls and his whole sex mansion.
You talking
We
about Diddy
knew.
or we talking about R. Kelly?
We talking about R. Kelly, but we knew that something was weird with him, but we didn't know exactly what it was.
So let me
right?
speak.
So
Let
that's
me
what
speak.
that's what's happening
Let me
with Justin
speak.
Bieber.
Let me speak.
Bro, I wasn't done talking.
No, but you're talking about two different black men.
I'm talking. I'm giving.
Yes,
an
they're
example.
both black men, but Diddy and R. Kelly are two completely different people with two completely different circumstances. I think R. Kelly is a pedophile and deserves to burn in hell.
Ugly money.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ugly money.
I think that nigga's a weirdo. I seen the tape. The girl was there. R. Kelly was there. He peed on her.
Ugly money.
Burn in hell. As a girl dad. Burn in hell.
Ugly.
But this is my thing. As a girl dad, if my daughter makes the decision to carry her little fast ass down the Diddy house, go to the Diddy party, right? Rub the drug baby oil on her body, and go be a hot ass. Bitch, don't cry victim after that.
Ugly money.
You cook your happy ass down there.
Ugly money.
And you was a consenting adult. So whatever the fuck happened, take your lick and run with it. Now,
Ugly money.
had R. Kelly caught my goddamn daughter coming out of middle school, picked her up in the goddamn Sprinter van, I'm unaliving R. Kelly immediately.
Ugly money.
Or pray somebody get to them before I do. That's a whole different situation. One is a consenting adult.
Ugly money.
The other is a child. They're not the same. I have not seen any true evidence of Diddy or Diddy taking butt from anybody. It seemed like everybody understood what was going on. Everybody was happy to be there. Everybody was honored to get an invite. And what you did when you went over that motherfucker is what you did. Goddamn.
Ugly money.
But of course, women want to put shit on men when they made dumb decisions.
Ugly money.
I'm going to tell you why this is triggering to me. I got a partner that I grew up with. His name was Brandon. We don't call him Brandon B. Brandon B, you know who I'm talking about. 226 was handed. There was a little white girl when we was growing up. I probably was 17. Brandon B was 17, turning 18. My boy Arctic was like 16. We was young niggas. There was a little white girl, stayed in the neighborhood. She about 16. And everybody in the neighborhood knew that little white girl was fast.
Yeah.
We all underage, right? So Brandon B used to go over there to the little white girl house and do whatever with her. So one day, Brandon B go to the little white girl house and he leaves some hickey on the neck. But Brandon B just had an 18th birthday.
That ugly money.
And that little white girl's daddy was a Virginia State police officer.
That ugly money.
You know that little white girl told her daddy that she loved Brandon B. That's my boyfriend. I like him, daddy.
Yeah.
And the fact that this daddy could not fathom the fact that his little daughter, with her fast ass, wanted to fuck on a black boy and suck some black dick, he turned Brandon B in and say that he raped that girl.
That ugly money.
And Brandon B went to jail for over 10 years for statutory rape.
That ugly money.
From a girl that I seen with my own eyes. I never went over there because I ain't really deal with the white girls. Thank God I didn't. But I seen the whole neighborhood in and out that motherfucker before her daddy came home. And so, after a while, when the trial came and the little white girl got on the stand, she said exactly what her daddy wanted her to say.
Yeah.
He came in there and he took advantage of me.
That ugly money.
He came in there and he did X, Y, and Z to me.
That ugly.
I'm a victim. And that bitch cried like it was nothing. Brandon B went to jail for 12 years because he got into some shit with some people while I was in there, picked up 2 more years. He went to jail for 12 years. Brandon B come out a grown-ass man that was locked up on his senior year of high school. Had a football scholarship, about to go to college. His whole life changed. That's why I don't like these crying wolf bitches, because I know niggas every day that's like Brandon B.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that's a whole completely different situation.
Right. Consensual sex is consensual sex.
Yeah, but like
non-consensual sex is grape, and that's disgusting. Consensual sex is consensual sex.
So it doesn't matter how the person gets the consent, it's consensual.
If the person got consent, what do you mean? Either it's yes, I'll do it, or no. If the person says no, that's non-consensual. If the person says yes, that's consensual. If it's yes, I'll give you some money, it's consensual. If it's yes, I put you on, it's consensual. If it's yes, I do this for you, it's still consensual. The rest of that shit of what happens before the yes or after the yes, that's called game.
That ugly money.
Bitch, you got game.
That ugly money.
That's called pimping, bitch.
No, it's not.
It's called game.
No, it's not.
Because if I can wave some money in front of your face like a carrot to a donkey, and you will sit here and plow this motherfucking field and do whatever it is for that goddamn carrot like a donkey, you the fool, not me. Bitch, you sold your motherfucking soul for a goddamn dollar, for a piece of paper. You made the decision to goddamn jeopardize your morals for a piece of paper. You made the decision to goddamn do some diabolical shit because you wanted the motherfucker be a superstar. You wanted to motherfucking goddamn let these folks pee on you because your ass wanted to get your record out. You made that motherfucking goddamn decision because Cassie Ryan Leslie was pushing your ass back back then, he was goddamn putting all his time, energy, and effort and money into your ass. Because I remember, because y'all bitches was on MySpace every goddamn day. And she left Ryan Leslie and went for the bigger fish with Diddy.
That ugly money.
Cassie is just as much guilty of these egregious things that they are discussing in that trial as Diddy, in my opinion.
That ugly money.
Yeah, your opinion.
What's your opinion?
I do feel like Cassie was coerced at a young age. I feel like she was manipulated to do it, and whether you want to admit that or not, that's on you. You feel what I'm saying? But men know how to, like, okay, let's go for that girl that really doesn't know too much. Like I feel like that's another, we could talk about this. I feel like that's a reason why men like women with lower body counts, because you don't know nothing.
What the
You don't know nothing.
You're saying that men like women
They don't know
body
nothing.
counts because they don't know nothing.
It's one of those reasons, yeah.
Duh! The fuck would I want to know if we with a bitch that know everything and everybody? Y'all hear this shit? Why would I want a woman that knows everything about everybody? The hell, you make very bad decisions with your cat. Why would I want a woman that's making terrible decisions with her body? Bitch, you're a bad judge of character. If you was the motherfucking on America's Got Talent, you be Simon, bitch. You can't pick a star. The fact of the matter is that every nigga that comes by you think is the one, turns around, gets some pussy, and leaves your ass in the dust, and you continue to do that, it's not my motherfucking fault, but I don't want to be a part of that. Why would I want to be with a woman that knows 30, 40 dicks, sizes, shapes, and curves? That's disgusting. The hell is wrong with y'all? You mean to tell me that 30 niggas that you open your legs to, that you thought was the one, and finessed you out some pussy and ran off on your ass? Name me one plug that get ran off 30 times and is still a successful plug. Nobody want to deal with that dumbass motherfucking shit.
That ugly money.
That's the craziest shit you said all day.
That ugly money.
That's gonna be a clip right there.
What I'm saying is that men go for women that don't know anything so they can do these egregious acts to them. That's what I'm saying. That's what coercion is. You want the girl that's little and innocent, that doesn't know anything, so you can get away with that. That's what manipulation is. And that's what Diddy did to her. Like, I don't understand where you're not understanding.
So where the fuck I'm understanding what a hoe is? That's what a hoe is. You talking about manipulation and coercion. Well, who the fuck manipulated this bitch to become a hoe then? Let's talk about that. A whore, a harlot, a night walker. That's what she is. You talking about all these other big words. At the end of the day, it's a 3-letter word. H-O-E. That's what she is. It ain't no motherfucking coercion. Nobody coerced her to goddamn run her body count up. Nobody manipulated her to suck them dicks outside the club. That bitch did it consensually, and it turned her to a H-O-E. So you can use all them big words that you want to, but a hoe has been a hoe since the beginning of time, and it will be a hoe when the time is up.
That ugly money.
So this is my thing, right?
Okay, go ahead.
How many bodies does it take for you to become a hoe?
Ooh, that's a great question. Okay. This is my opinion. There is no official scale.
Yeah.
Right? How many bodies does it take you to become a hoe? Okay, first, we got to figure out what a hoe is.
Yeah.
A hoe is a sexually provocative woman that freely gives up her body for whatever reason to men that are not her man.
Yeah.
Okay, boom.
Sure.
That ugly money.
So now that we know what a hoe is, how many bodies does a woman have to have? So, well, if you have a boyfriend for 2 years, that's one body. 2 years later, you have another one. That's another body. 2 years later, you have another one. That's another body. 2 years later, you have another one. Let's say over 10 years, You have 5 different boyfriends that you're in committed relationships with. Mm-hmm. You're not a hoe.
That ugly money.
You're not a hoe. You're not a hoe. You may be gullible as fuck, but you're not a hoe. You may not choose well, but you're not a hoe. Now, if in 1 year you manage to sleep with the same 5 men and none of them, but maybe one stick around, oh, you a hoe.
That ugly money.
Oh, you a hoe.
That ugly money.
You over here giving this cat away like hotcakes.
That ugly money.
You's a hoe.
That ugly money.
See what I'm saying? At any point in time, a woman has 2 men sword fighting in her cervix. You's a hoe.
That ugly money.
If you got 2 niggas' DNAs goddamn swimming around your fallopian tubes, you's a hoe.
That ugly money.
See what I'm saying?
That ugly.
Now, if a woman goddamn take it one nigga at a time and she, okay, that ain't gonna work, we gonna move on, okay, I'm in a committed relationship, we gonna move on, I respect that.
That ugly money.
But if you goddamn simultaneously got all these goddamn DNA samples running around your goddamn fallopian tubes, assaulting your ovaries and trying to infect your eggs, you's a hoe.
That ugly money.
Okay, so it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. So if this woman,
it's the mindset.
okay, all right. So if, let's say, within this 10 years, this woman was in a relationship for 6 months.
Great. Okay. 6 months.
6 months.
Right.
With that dude, end up not working. Another 6 months with that dude, not working.
Okay.
6 month intervals, right? But she was in committed relationships with all of these dudes, so she done racked up 20.
Okay.
But she was in a committed relationship with all of them.
Yeah, she a hoe.
That ugly money.
So it doesn't matter about the
Bitch, you
count.
can't make the motherfucking goddamn same mistake 20 fucking times. It's not a mistake. I totally understand you make a mistake once, or even twice. Really, you're not supposed to make the same mistake twice.
That ugly
So
money.
you done made the same mistake 20 times, bitch. That's not a mistake. That's a motherfucking habit.
That ugly.
Bitch, you smoke cigarettes. You smoke 20 cigarettes. That's a habit. That just wasn't a mistake that you happened to put the cigarette in your mouth. No, bitch, you got a habit. You're addicted. So if every 6 months you got to motherfucking turn your nigga off like the goddamn light bill, oh no, baby, you was a hoe. You just try to mask it with, oh, that's boo. No, yeah, nigga, it was a nigga it's a new nigga every goddamn quarter. No, that's still a hoe. You can't make the same mistake 20 times. Imagine if I fucked it. Listen now. I made the same mistake 20 times. Right?
Yeah.
I go outside. I got a diesel engine Sprinter. I put unleaded fuel in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
20 times. My engine blow up.
Yeah.
I say I'm not a dumbass. I tell the insurance company, y'all need to fix it because I made a mistake.
Okay.
Is the insurance company going to fix it after I put unleaded fuel in a diesel engine 20 times?
No, hell no.
Okay. So why should a high-value man, goddamn...
Ain't nobody talking about no high value man.
Listen, what I'm saying, why should a high-value man, goddamn, forgive a woman for making the same mistake 20 times?
This is my thing, right?
What I'm trying to answer my question.
I never said that he had to forgive him or that it had anything to do with a high value man. I never said you had to forgive him. I'm not saying that you should.
If
whether you want to or not, that's you.
Ma'am, if you own this Sprinter van that has diesel fuel and I make the same mistake putting unleaded fuel in your diesel engine 20 times, will you allow me to rent your Sprinter for a 21st time?
That wasn't even the question that we were talking about.
Would you?
So what are you talking about?
See, this is what women do, right? When you on their ass and they can't answer the question, they just get to talking about some other shit. See what I'm saying? How the hell a motherfucker gonna make the same goddamn mistake 20 times? I done put unleaded fuel in a diesel engine 20 times. You think you about to let me keep on fucking your goddamn engine up? No. You done let 20 dicks in your goddamn pussy 20 times. You think I'm about to motherfucker treat you like it's only one bite? No. It's the same shit. Y'all hoes make the same goddamn mistakes over and over again, asking for redemption. Go to church, pray about it, think you washed the goddamn bodies away. But baby, they still there.
That ugly money.
Oh man, it's a good episode.
I love you.
Oh man, love you too.
right, we got some super chats. Mm-hmm. Oh man, how I go up there?
Great question.
Right here. Tell G. He says $2 super chat.
That ugly money.
He said, "Ma'am, you're hilariously insane."
That ugly money.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in today.
That ugly money.
I just had to show y'all the new cut. Today, man. Ugly Money Music Summit's going down this Saturday. Tickets available at uglymoney.online, or you can buy them at the door at the world famous King of Diamonds. Jim Jones is confirmed to perform live, so we're gonna do some diplomat stuff. Special invited guests include Derez Deshawn, J Money, Young LA, Eastside Boys. There's so many people. Jose Guapo, the ugliest rapper alive. Ton of motherfuckers. Come kick it with me and my team this Saturday at KOD. We're going to have some good time. We're going to see some fat asses, and it's going to be a good time.
That ugly money.
Oh, man. You done triggered the chat.
Men are usually triggered by me.
Say they trying hard to uncook that burnt whole meal.
That ugly money.
Can a man be a hoe?
Yeah.
How's
sure.
a man a hoe?
The same way a woman's a hoe. It doesn't matter about the key and the master key can do the whole lock
Why
thing.
you trying to quote my shit?
Bro, because I know what you're going to say, bro. If you're digging into multiple people or you're letting multiple people dig into you, you're a hoe. You're a slut. It just is what it is.
Do you know why? You know why it's different for men and women?
I know what you're going to say. Go ahead, say it.
Because in order for a man to bed multiple women,
They got to allow it.
he has to be valuable enough for them to allow it. Mm-hmm. In order for a woman to bed multiple men, she only has to open her legs. Mm-hmm. So at no point in time have we ever commended or rewarded something that was easy. Mm-hmm. If a woman said today that, hey, the first 20 niggas that pull up getting some free pussy, it's going to be 20 niggas that pull up.
For sure.
Just the same way, if a man says the first 20 women that pull up, I'm going to give you $1,000, it's going to be 20 bitches that pull up.
Yeah, for sure.
So why would we commend this man that would so easily give away his wealth that he's acquired?
Yeah.
He would be considered a trick, right?
Yeah.
If I would give away the next 20 women that pull up here, I'm going to give you $1,000 for no reason, I would be considered a trick.
Yeah.
So this woman that has dealt with 20 different men that pulled up, she's a hoe. So in essence, it's hard for men. Men have to have value to have access, sexual access to women. Women don't have to have any value to get sexual access to men. They're giving the value. Yeah. That is their golden ticket. So you got somebody that is giving away their golden ticket, and you got somebody that keep on collecting the golden ticket. The high value man, we keep collecting the golden ticket. The hoe, she keep giving it away. And after a while, that golden ticket loses its shine.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's when she becomes a hoe.
All right.
That ugly money.
Right?
Reaper CDL, $4.99 super chat.
That ugly money.
He says, ladies, why do y'all never self-identify as broke,
That ugly.
but you can call your exes broke?
That ugly.
Explain to us men
That ugly.
what y'all be thinking while dropping top.
That ugly money.
You answer that. What you think?
Okay, for one, we don't say that we broke because we not. Look at the stats. There's more broke men than there are broke women. And I will say this, it is harder for a man to make money. So 9 times out of 10, we got it. For sure. We not broke. Like, we're not broke. And just like everybody has said, even you have just said, our golden ticket is our cootie cats, right? So we can open our legs and get money. We're never usually broke. If we're pretty, we're not broke. You feel what I'm saying? So why would we identify as broke if we got money? We don't. Just because it's not the way that you want it to be doesn't mean that we don't have it. If you look at it, right, there's a lot of There's more black women in college than there are men. There's more successful women than there are men. That's why a lot of men are sleeping on women's couches right now. A lot of time, we are not broke. Y'all be.
Did y'all hear that bullshit? Okay, just making sure you heard it. I'm not even going to reply to it.
That ugly money.
He said, then pay for your own food.
That ugly money.
We can, but just don't ask for no coochie afterwards.
Tell G $5 super chat.
That ugly
He says, now we are hoe architects. We assist in designing hoes, unfortunately.
That ugly money.
Jimmy Olive says means nothing.
That ugly money.
This is my thing, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So, and this is a question I would love to ask men, right?
Right.
Okay, so you say our golden ticket is our, whatchamacallits, our coochies and all of that, right?
Right.
And if we give it up, then we're hoes, right? But when we keep it in, and you guys have to work endlessly for us,
Right.
then we're gold diggers, we're playing with men. Y'all get very aggressive with that, by the way. All of that, right?
Oh, they do?
For sure. Men get extremely aggressive when they don't get what they want.
That sounds like a nigga that you shouldn't be talking to.
A lot of
He
men
sound
are
like
that.
he's at the Diddy party.
That ugly money.
But go ahead, continue.
But Diddy not a bad person.
He not- No, the Diddy party.
But yeah, bro. But yeah.
So you're saying
I don't understand it. It's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. Like, all right, if I don't give it up, then I'm a bad person. I'm playing with men. I saw a post. Oh my gosh, I saw a post of this girl and this dude or whatever. Stuff. They were just listen. No, let me cook. They were just friends. The men in the comments were so upset because it was a pretty girl and the dude wasn't that attractive. And they were just friends and they would go everywhere together. They were so upset with this woman for being friends with this guy. It's like, bro, you know that he wants you and da. So it's like, bro, like, what can we do? Like,
okay, so check it out. I'm gonna explain to you.
please explain.
You
make it make sense, please.
You can pay for your own fucking shit. You can stop using men as fucking goddamn food getters. You can stop using men as fucking food stamps. You can stop using men as motherfucking Section 8 vouchers. You can stop using men that you have no intent on dealing with. If you don't like the nigga, just tell him before you spend his time, energy, and effort in you. Why the fuck do you keep on using this man if you know that you have no plans for this man? You're not damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's the fact that you keep on taking and accepting and asking for favors, for money, for resources, for gain, for knowledge from all of these men, and you have no plans on reciprocating. Bitch, carry your broke bum ass the other way.
That ugly money.
Let us go.
That ugly money.
There is no man that's mad at a woman that's not gonna waste his time.
That ugly money.
We only get a quote unquote aggressive when we've known that we've done a great deal of goddamn pouring into this woman, and we are looking for her to reciprocate in some shape, form, or fashion, and a lot of these hoes don't.
That ugly money.
That's easy. Just pay for your own shit.
That ugly money.
We do.
No,
Just don't ask us for no coochie afterwards.
Well, you're already saying that you're not going to give it up, so obviously he's not asking for it. But
He still asks.
why would you continue to accept something from someone that you know you have no plans with? You
They
wouldn't
beg
want
to
nobody
give
do
it.
that.
They beg to give it in hopes that I change my mind. You tell them man
Hold
no
on,
multiple
hold on.
times.
Say, can you please stop snapping in our ears, please?
sorry.
Thank you. Say no. Simple. Say no. And after you say no one time, if he tries again, push block. It's quite simple. It's actually a 2-step process.
Say no to them hoes that be in your DMs. Say no to them girls that want to have sex with you, right?
Why would I do that?
If I had a button, I'd press it right now.
Go ahead. You got a button. Go ahead. Cook. Nah, come on. You want it? Women always want to do what I do. You want to push the button, hit the button, go. Say it, nigga, pop it.
No, you got it.
Ah,
you
come on.
got
Hit the button, goddamn it.
I wasn't expecting you to actually give me the button. That threw me off. You got it. You won.
See, the difference between the women in my DM versus the men that goddamn are you're using is I plan on doing something.
You plan on smashing them. You don't plan on being with them. You plan on smashing them, right? So that's their golden ticket, right? Your golden ticket is your money. So you want to sit here and give me your money? I'm gonna let you do it, right? Just like if no. Just like if that girl want to sit there and give you that coochie, you gonna let her do it, right? That's why you won't stop. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're wrong.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
You have no intent. Mm-hmm. On doing anything, any form of reciprocation to this man, and you are allowing him to spend his hard-earned money on you repeatedly. If that shit fire enough, I might goddamn cuff that little shit. Hey! It's the battle of the fittest. It's the goddamn Super Bowl. She got a super mouth and a super cat. I might super stay around. That's all it is. She has a chance, an opportunity to goddamn get picked up for the team. She got a tryout. I can't help the fact that she can't make the team, but she had a chance. You know that you already got your team picked. You were making this nigga run up and down the motherfucking goddamn baseline to baseline, knowing you ain't got a slot for him. So if this nigga shoot the gym up after you cut his ass, you know why.
That ugly money.
That was my analogy.
Yeah, cool. Anyways, so back to what I was saying when it comes to...
He said big back, ducking the camera lens. He said you got a big back.
I was munching on that food. But, like, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, if a hoe is a hoe. I don't care, man or woman, if you are having sex with multiple people because it's the same amount of STDs, the same amount of babies and all of the, you can get all of the same bad things. It's still not it, bro. Like, it's still not it, bro.
Men can't be hoes.
Yes, they can. Men can be hoes. Women can be hoes. Hoes is hoes. Have you ever heard of the term community dick? Have you ever heard of that term?
Men can't be hoes. We are hoe makers.
That ugly money.
I turned the hoe to a hoe. She didn't reach hoe status until I turned her to
that ugly money.
She can't be a hoe until I turn her to a hoe. We can't be hoes. We hoe makers. God damn it. She ain't gonna be no hoe till I turn a hoe. She can't get a body count up until I decide to hit. How can I be a hoe? I'm the nigga that's goddamn making the hoe. I create her. I am the goddamn alpha of omega of the hoe shit. I have betrothed this dick on you that has given you hoe status, bitch.
That ugly money.
I'm on live, twin. I'm on live. Go ahead.
To get men to understand women is just never. It would never work, you know. But
I mean, if you have a legitimate.
You want to know something though? Like, so all right, this is my thing, right? If that's true or whatever and stuff, and men can't be hoes and stuff like that, there is women that will literally just be with the man for sex, and men will get offended. I'm not just a toy. Men say that.
Yeah, that mean that shit good.
That ugly money.
That shit, ain't nobody tell your ass to have that motherfucking fat shit. God damn it, shit, we liked it. The hell? Ain't nobody, a river runs through it. Nobody told your ass to goddamn have Niagara Falls between your legs. Shit, we want to lock that motherfucker up. You ain't fucked up about it. You should be flattered. Hey, I like this goddamn water faucet. I want to keep it for myself. I no longer want it to be a public water faucet. And unfortunately, men do those things where they take these women that may be promiscuous as hell, and we say, hey, I want to lock you up. And you try to make a woman be something that she want to be. She wants to be outside.
That ugly money.
And eventually what happens is he tries to take the woman from being outside and wants to put her in a big house and take care of her kids and pour into her and pay the bills. And eventually she's always going to have that yearning to go the fuck back outside.
That ugly money.
Trust me, I know about it.
You've been there.
I've been there, for sure. Every man has. Every man has tried to make a woman into a wife that wanted to be a hoe. Mm-hmm. Every man has made a bad decision, a bad choice in judgment of who this woman actually is. But very few women actually tell men who they really are.
That ugly money.
And so if you've come to me and said, I'm a wife, and I take your word for it, and I treat you as such, but then you turn around and show me that you're a hoe, it's not my fault.
That ugly money.
Now, if you tell me that you want to be a hoe,
That ugly money.
and I want to turn you to a wife,
That ugly
when
money.
you go be a hoe,
That ugly money.
that's his fault because you told his ass what's up.
That ugly money.
Same thing as when men
That ugly.
tell women,
That ugly.
I'm non-monogamous.
That ugly money.
And the women say, okay, I'm cool with that.
That ugly.
I gave you a choice and I told you what it was.
That ugly
So
money.
when a man goes and be non-monogamous
That ugly
and
money.
she gets in her feelings,
That ugly.
bitch, that's your fault because he told your ass the goddamn truth.
That ugly money.
You want to know what I've realized in this conversation?
What?
Being non-monogamous is just a male word of saying I'm a hoe.
What the fuck?
A man saying that he's non-monogamous is a male version of saying I'm a slut.
The Sorcerer King, $5 super chat.
That ugly money.
This is Department's Butler. E.G., their bags are already packed. Shout out from Germany. 80K, a.k.a. Flash Flood Fred. $2 super chat.
That ugly money.
He said, I think hypergamy is the word, OG. Oh, yeah, most definitely, brother.
That ugly money.
All women are hypergamous. Y'all want a man, women want a man that is smarter than them, taller than them, richer than them, more experienced than them, greater than them in every single way, in every statistical category than them. And then when they get that man, they want to be equals.
That ugly money.
The fuck that makes sense? I want LeBron James on my team. Lonzo Ball, you want LeBron on your team? Yeah, I want LeBron. All right, now pay us the same amount of money. Lonzo Ball, you're not LeBron James. I know, but I feel like we should be equal because we on the same team. Motherfucker, didn't you want this nigga on the team because this nigga was the best player ever? Yeah, but goddammit, we on the same team, so pay us the same money. Motherfucker, y'all don't play the same way.
That ugly money.
And that's girl math.
That ugly money.
You can't pay Lonzo Ball,
that-
but you pay LeBron James.
That ugly money.
It don't make sense.
That ugly money.
Your pay is multiple women.
You said what?
So your pay is multiple women. That's
Your pay?
basically what you just said is that women want men that have more of everything, like taller, more money, more smarts, all of that, right?
Right.
And then when women get into the situation, we want to be equals, right? Never said that we listen from all women have never once said that we were equal to men.
Yes, y'all
We
do.
no listen, don't watch that finger because I know it's pressing that. I know you want to press that button on me. I know you do. No, we never said we were equal to men. We just want the same respect. That's it. If I'm not cheating, don't cheat. If I'm not doing the things, this is my thing. If you wouldn't want me to,
If I'm paying bills, then pay them bitches.
That ugly money.
If I'm willing to die for you, then die for me. If I'm willing to go to jail to provide for you, then go to jail to provide for me. Women want equality until it's convenient and not convenient for them. As long as it's convenient for them, they are okay with equality. Oh, if I'm not cheating, you don't cheat. Well, I paid $3,000 in rent. You pay $3,000 in rent. Oh, well, I was willing to go downstairs butt naked with the pistol to goddamn shoot the intruder. Why the fuck are you under the beds crying? No! If you want to be equal in equality respect, then I want equality pay. I want equality on the bills. I want equality on the protection. I want equality on the provision. I want your ass to get your ass outside and motherfucker cut the grass. I want you to carry your motherfucker goddamn trash all the way up to the goddamn road. I want you to do the same shit equality that you want from me. Women want equality until it's not convenient for them, and then they want to be soft again.
That ugly money.
Watch if China come over this bitch and try to bomb us, how quick bitches don't want to be equality anymore.
That ugly money.
Woo! Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me my mic back. This is the thing. When women do those things, then you guys feel emasculated. You feel like, oh my gosh, like she's doing everything a man can do. You don't even like, y'all don't like that. That means we're masculine women.
Bitch, spend the money. I don't ain't fucked up about it. Hey, the rent 4,000. Boss up. I'm still gonna be the same nigga. Now go ahead. Hey, bitch, buy me a car. Thank you, boo. Hey, put my kids in private school. Thank you, boo. I ain't fucked up about it. Do it. But women never do that. So I don't know why women make those kind of comments, because these hoes would never do that. Women's money is for them. Our money is for us. And that's what it is. Your money's for your hair and your nails and things. And you still really want to hit me up for the $300 to do it. That's the whole fucking goddamn thing. Women would never use their money to take 100% of the men. But men, all men want to do with their money is take care of 100% of a woman if they have the means to. And that's the difference between us.
That ugly money.
I think you're losing this debate.
That ugly money.
It's okay. I'll take my L.
That ugly money.
Ah man, this is a good episode.
Yeah, no, for sure.
How long we been on live? How long we been on stream, Ricky? She got down. She's stressing me out. This new haircut, yeah. I'm testing my new haircut out. You said what? How much? Hour 25. Before we get out of here, let them know to follow you at.
Follow me at
Yeah, so cool. You can follow me at UglyMoneyNiche. That's UglyMoneyNiche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. The Ugly Money Music Summit is going down this Saturday. Get tickets at uglymoney.online. And unfortunately, if I find out any of you niggas following Villain, I'm going to fuck you up, Daddy.